Hi, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have 4 handbags here behind me, and no, they are not real Hermes bags. They're also not replicas. These are inspired by and also known as dupes. So I thought we'd have some fun, go through the pros and cons of the bags. We'll look at the features of the bags, different ways you can wear it. I will then end the video with whether or not I would ever purchase a real Hermes bag in any one of these styles. So let's get started with the first bag. So in no particular order, I will just grab the one that's closest to me here. And of course, this one looks like the Picotin. I'd say this would be the same size based on the dimensions of the base of the Picotin 18. So I found this bag on eBay for $54.99 and it was $10 for shipping. I found a used one on Fashion File in a similar color, and that one was running $4,999, so quite a price difference. Overall, for a bag that's $55, I have to say the leather is decent on this. It is a pebbled leather, so it has some texture to it. And then on the bottom, there are 4 feet. There's little silicone cups here to protect the feet, but this is a silver toned hardware here. Now, the opening and closing mechanism, it is really the same as the real one. You have this strip of leather here that you fold or weave through this metal clasp here. It does come with a lock, a key, and the clochette. But then to open the bag, it actually slides pretty easily, and you have this large opening in the interior. The inside of the bag is the raw leather, just like the original bag. In terms of how to wear it, of course, you can just grab it in hand. You can also put it over the crook of your arm and have it on your elbow. And then, of course, the model on the website, she has it, over her shoulder, like this. Overall, lightweight bag, pretty comfortable to wear. So if this is a bag that you think you may be interested in purchasing from Hermes, this may be a good option for you to test out this bag. This next bag looks very similar to the Lindy bag, and this is 25 centimeters in length. I found this bag on a website called POPSEWING, and I will do the best I can to link everything down in the description below. But I also found the real Hermes bag, and I was looking at the pictures and doing some comparing on a site called First Dibs. And that bag was listed for $8,995. I paid $94 at POPSEWING. They had a discount, and I believe they still have the same promotion running now. I think it's 20% off your purchase. But again, you can see here you have these 2 top handles. You have the shoulder strap here, which is not adjustable and also not detachable. Now, when we get inside, they do provide you with an additional strap that is removable that can be worn crossbody. You have, just like the real one, the 2 side pockets here, little slip pockets along the side. The bottom of the bag, again, you have feet on the bottom, and you have these silicone cups here that protect the feet. And this is in a gold-toned hardware. The leather on this actually feels pretty good, and it does smell like leather. Getting inside the bag, same sort of locking mechanism. So you're gonna turn this mechanism right here, and then you have these 2 little pieces that come off of the turn lock. Then you unzip the top. Inside the bag. Now, the interior of this definitely feels like pleather. The real one, of course, is leather lined, but this is pleather. This has really great capacity. I mean, you could put your essentials and then some in this bag. Okay, so let's try to zip this bag up. So we're gonna zip this up here. And I don't usually go through the hassle of closing this thing up because, again, well, I said it. It is a little bit of a hassle. So I usually just will zip it closed and then leave these free hanging. So in terms of how you can wear the bag, of course, you can have it in your hand using these top handles. And then, of course, you have the shoulder strap. And so you can wear it on your shoulder like so. So this next bag looks very similar to the Bolide 27. I found a used one on Rebag, and they were asking $4,165 for the bag. This bag is made by a company called Tiffany and Fred, and I believe they're headquartered in Miami. But this bag cost me $150. They do have their own website, but you can also find their bags at Shop Premium outlets. But I absolutely love this color. It does remind me of the signature orange color that Hermes is known for. This bag came with this little twilly here, and it was pre-wrapped when it arrived. But similar to the real Bolide bag by Hermes, you do have obviously the two top handles here, the overall shape of the bag. You have this stitching detailing that runs along the front of the bag, along the sides, and it continues along the back of the bag. On the bottom, you have 5 feet protecting the bottom of the bag, just like in the real one. To open this bag, it is a zipper opening and closure. All right, so let's get inside the bag. This also comes with a crossbody strap. Again, I always stuff my bags with a little air paper here. So looking inside the bag, nice open space here. You can fit a lot in this bag. Now, the exterior of the bag, they say that this is full grain leather. However, when you get inside the bag, this is definitely feeling like pleather to me. So just be aware of that. There is a slip pocket here in the back. In terms of the crossbody strap, so there's 2 D-rings, just like on the real bag. One behind this handle here, and then also on the other side. Here is the crossbody strap. The metal clasps do resemble the Hermes clasp. However, just be aware, this metal is pretty light. It is a little awkward trying to hook the D-ring behind the handle here. So let me just zip this up and show you the different ways it can be worn. So obviously top handle, this can also fit over the crook of my arm. Can be worn on the shoulder. Can be worn crossbody. Very comfortable to wear, lightweight as well. So last but not least is this bag here, which is supposed to look like a Birkin 25. Of course, this is one of the handbags that is very difficult to get at Hermes. They do have them on the secondhand market, but they actually are more expensive in many cases pre-loved than if you were to buy it in store. And in fact, I was looking at the pre-love market today and I found this bag here. They were asking $18,950 for the bag. This bag I found at Handbag Crave. This is in a wine red color and it was $160. And I believe they were also running a promotion at the time. But overall, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with the leather quality. It has a texture to it. It feels like leather. It smells like leather. So overall, I'm quite impressed with the quality of this leather. Of course, you probably can't help but notice this little bag charm here, this rodeo, or also can be pronounced as rodeo. But this comes with the bag, which I thought was a great touch. And then they also include 2 twillies. Of course, just like the real bag, you have the 2 top handles, got the turn lock, just like the real bag. You have a clochette with a key and a lock. So again, the overall shape looks just like the Birkin. The bottom you have feet. And this one also has those little silicone cups to protect the feet. But again, that gold toned hardware. And right now I have this bag open, but it does have the flap, just like the real one. If you wanted to close up the bag, you could. But with this bag, for sure, it is easier to just leave that flap in the back. So getting inside the bag, it is lined. However, I believe, just based on the feel of this, it does feel like pleather on the interior. You have a slip pocket here. You also have a zip pocket in the back that has a little lock detailing, I believe, just like the real bag. Now, there is something about this bag that is a dead giveaway that it is not real, and that is these rings here. They do give you a crossbody strap, so you have the option of wearing this crossbody. While it's nice to have the crossbody option, I don't usually use it. I think the bag looks best when it's handheld or on the crook of my arm, but I usually will just keep it in the bag in case I need to use it. So now to the last part of the video, and that is, would I buy a real Hermes bag in any of these 4 styles? So just very quickly, I mean, I think that the Picotin is adorable. It's pretty comfortable, handheld and on the crook of my arm. However, it is rather awkward getting in and out of the bag. And that's kind of a deal breaker for me. I don't reach for this bag very often for that very reason. So would I buy a real Hermes Picotin bag? The answer would be no. And what about the Lindy bag? So I like the fact it's pretty versatile. You have the top handles, you have the shoulder strap. There's lots of capacity in this bag. However, kind of similar to the Picotin, it is awkward getting into this bag. Would I buy the real Lindy bag? The answer is no. So how about the Bolide bag? I do like the silhouette of this bag. Again, really great capacity. I do really like this color. But the negative thing I have found about this bag is getting into it. Because these handles don't fall down, you do struggle unzipping this bag. You're actually struggling with these top handles to get into it. And then when you're in it, you're again struggling with the handles to get into the bag. So unfortunately, that is definitely a strike against this bag. So would I buy the real Hermes Bolide bag? The answer is no. So would I buy a real Birkin 25? Well, what I can tell you is that of all the bags, this is definitely the top contender. If I had the funds, was given the opportunity to actually purchase one of these bags, maybe I would buy it. I think that would really be something, a decision I would have to make at that point in time. I think where I am right now, I don't feel the need to buy a real Birkin bag. I love this bag. When I wear this bag, I am not worried about it getting damaged. And certainly I treat all my bags very well, but I don't have to worry when I'm wearing it. And so it just gives me a level of peace of mind. Well, I hope this video was helpful, especially for those of you who may be considering a real Hermes bag purchase. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.